Good morning, yogis. My name is Sandra, and I'm here to offer you a little 10-minute flow because what matters is that we get on the mat, not how long we spend on the mat. So this is a very big, stretchy, expansive flow, so be sure that you have lots of room around you. And we're going to start off in Warrior Two. So set up with your Warrior Two and take a minute there to really invest in the architecture of the Warrior Two. Be sure that your feet are planted firmly on the mat, drawing your left hip up into the socket, moving your right heel down toward the left back corner of your mat. So you have a little bit of internal rotation in your right thigh. And then expanding out across the arms, opening through the chest, gazing out over your left finger and fingers, and sinking a little deeper into your hips, finding that expansive, stable, breath-filled Warrior Two position as our starting place. And from here, let's begin to move. Starting from Warrior Two, we're going to go to a peaceful warrior. So reverse your warrior, reaching back. And then right from here, lengthening through the left leg, draw your left hip up into your pelvis, lengthen out through your left side body, reach for the wall, and then at the end, just send left fingers down toward the floor, gazing up at your right fingertips if that works for you, gazing directly out if that's more comfortable on your neck. Either way, rotating your left ribs up toward the ceiling to get a little bit of a twist and rooting through the ball of your left big toe mound. One more moment just like that. Then with an inhale, right arm up over your head, and we're going to pivot around up onto the toes of your right foot. Lower the right heel, drape yourself down over your left long leg. First one's going to be a little bit less loosey-goosey than we'll get over time. One more moment to enjoy that. And then a deep bend into your left knee. Bring the right knee down to the mat. Untuck your right toes. Find an Anjaneyasana. Lifting up, letting the hips lower, breathing deeply. One more moment. And then find half Hanumanasana, bringing your hips over your heels. Come up on the heel of your left foot. Drape yourself down to begin with. And then we'll introduce a little bit of a twist to this, taking your right arm to the outer edge of your left foot and lowering. And then finally lifting the left arm and revolving again your torso. Right ribs coming under, left shoulder opening as much as possible for one more moment. Good, then both hands down to the mat. Turn your right foot, and so your shin is perpendicular to your mat. Plant your right hand in the back of your mat. Lift up, open, lengthen, inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale for length. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale for length. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last time, lengthen, and then we're going to tip around onto the right knee. Bring the foot up toward the chest. Hug elbows in toward each other. As you dip your chin to the mat, tuck your right toes under. Lift up, three-legged dog. Lower your right heel down. Push strongly into both hands. Inhale. Knee to nose. Exhale. Inhale. Knee to nose. Exhale. Inhale. Knee to nose, exhale, and then plant your left foot up. We come to Warrior Two, and we're right back where we started. Right away, moving into Peaceful Warrior. Find your triangle. Reach, 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 reach. Left arm down, right arm high. Twisting around, breathing. Right arm up over your head. Pivot onto your right toes. Drape, getting a little more depth. This time, one more breath. Down to your right knee, untuck your toes, Anjaneyasana, let your hips sink, 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 reach up. Good, hips back, down, over to your heel, up on your left heel, draping down straight. And then add a little twist, right arm over, lift up, a little bit of a balance here, breathing. Very good, back both hands to the mat. Perpendicular, your right shin to the mat. Bring your right hand down. Lift your left leg up. Lift your left arm up. Gaze up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale for length. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale for length. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale for length. And we're going to pivot to the right knee. Hug the right foot up toward your chest. Elbows in toward your body. Chin to the mat. Tuck your right toes under. Lift up. Three-legged dog. Lower your right heel. Push your hands into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, meet your nose. Inhale high. Exhale. Inhale high. Exhale. And find downward facing dog. That was all one side. Let's take a minute of the dog just to catch your breath. Walk your dog out a little bit. Feel a little bit more lengthening through all of your limbs as you begin to warm up. And then let's settle into the dog just for a moment. Spread your fingers wide. Four fingers pointing directly forward. All the fingers from there spreading around that. And then you're pushing into your hands so your shoulders come off of your back. You're isometrically drawing your hands toward each other. And at the same time, externally rotating at your shoulders. So there's an inward and outward counter pressure on your arms that activates your entire shoulder girdle. Low ribs are tucked up into your body so your back is long and straight. Hips are high in the sky, pushing strong into your hands, lowering your heels, and breathe. Do it again. And one more time. Downward dog is always an active shape. There's so many micro adjustments to make the pose stronger and more well designed. Let's go over the other side. Inhale your right leg up high. Step forward, warrior two. Lower your left heel down. Deep bend in your right knee. Sweep up, find peaceful warrior right away. Into your triangle. Reach for the wall as you draw your right hip in toward your body. So you're drawing in and expanding out at the same time. Rotating right ribs up toward the ceiling. Coming onto the toes of the left foot. Reaching forward, draping down into Parsvottanasana variation. Deep bend in your right knee, brings your left knee to the floor, untuck your toes, lift up, Anjaneyasana. Scoot back, half Hanumanasana. Add the twist if you like it. I like it. I'm kind of twisted. Good, bring both hands down, back to the mat, pivot your left shin parallel to the perpendicular. Lift up, inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale for length, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale for length, and pivot. Left knee up toward your butt, chin down, left toes tucked under, lift up, through your dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale high, exhale in. Inhale high, exhale in. This time we're going to step up for warrior two. Lower your left heel down right away, sweep your left arm up, find the peaceful warrior. Directly into your triangle, reach, reach, reach. Lower, 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 lift, lift, lift. Breathe. Pivot around, whoops. Pivot around, drape. Good, come down to your Anjaneyasana. Untuck your toes, lift up. Scooch back, half Hanumanasana. Drape on over. Maybe find a twist. Hands down. Take your shin parallel to the mat. I keep saying parallel, I mean perpendicular, you know that. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Finally, inhale to pivot back to your mat. Left heel by your butt. Dip your chin down, tuck your left toes under, lift up. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale high, and find downward facing dog for a moment. Find your breath, feel the warmth, hug your hands toward each other, externally rotate your shoulders. Try lifting your toes, not your heels, your toes. Let your heels descend. And then let's do that sequence once more on each side. So it's twice on each side, revolving all the way around the mat. We're going to do it with continuous flow. We're going to take out that twist in service of flow. I'm going to do minimal cueing. Your job is to pay attention to your breath and just to find the shapes one by one as they flow into each other. One more moment. Inhale. And exhale. And here we go, left leg. Inhale high. Step up, warrior two. Sweep up two, peaceful warrior. Find your triangle. Extend. Length before depth. Always. Good. Pivot around up onto your right toes. Drape yourself down, finding more depth every time we come here. Down to your knee, lift up, Anjaneyasana. Hips forward, heart back, fingers draw a line on the ceiling. Dip down to Hanumanasana. It's really half Hanumanasana, you know that. Pivot the right shin around, find your length. Inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale for length, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale for length, knee to elbow. Last time long, this time you're gonna sweep onto your right knee. Yes, my left hand is on the floor, but guess what? When we get around the next time, it's gonna bring us back to the center. So don't be thrown by the fact that you might get a little off center sometimes in life or in yoga. When you give it a chance, you're gonna come all the way around to the center again in time. Find your triangle. Good. Find your pyramid variation. Drape. Lower down, untuck your toes. Sink and lift. Same time. Opposing forces. Half Hanumanasana with an exhale. Pivot around. Lengthen. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and pivot. I'm centered again. Yay. Dip down. Chin touch. Right toes under. Lift up. Really good job. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Downward facing dog. This time let's take a flow in the middle. Roll forward to a plank. Lower down. Inhale up, shoulders over wrists. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Right leg, release it. Lift up. Step up, warrior two. Lower your left heel and reverse. Find your triangle. Reach, dip, stretch, lift, pivot, lower, breathe, release, bend, untuck, lift, lower, exhale, release, drape, sink, pivot, touch, lift, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, pivot, dip, tuck under, lift up, exhale, knee to nose, inhale high, knee to nose, inhale high, this time knee to nose, step down, warrior two, sweep up and back, lift, find your triangle, drape forward, get down, Anjaneyasana, lift up, half, Hanumanasana, pivot and lift, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, switch, dip, lift, lengthen, knee to nose, inhale, knee to nose, inhale, knee to nose, last one, downward facing dog, final, flow, down, lift, and lower, for 3 breaths. Thank you for doing that with me. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon.